All right. Hey, you guys. It's your girl, the Empress, coming 917, and I'm coming to you today with another one and another one. Okay. I I am coming to you with, I don't know if this take 4 or 5. I don't know, but this is our series of we're healing, so we won't have to do what? Hurt people. Okay. So here we go. The next topic that I have for you guys would have to be injustice. All right, let's go. Got it all written down. I'm ready. Okay. I actually did this research about 6 months ago. Had no idea I was going to use it today. So that's crazy. That's too crazy. But anyway, y'all see my little brain? All right, here we go. Injustice. We've all had injustice before. First of all, you already know Spirit is in the building. We thank you, 111, as I say that. Thank you, Spirit. You are in the building, and we thank you for being here. And please give me clear and concise messages to go out to my collective so they can grasp something from this, okay? Thank you. Environments in which the child's main caregivers are cold and I can't say this word, y'all. Authority. Don't even worry about it. Produces feelings for injustice. Okay. You're being very authoritative. I can't say it. You're taking your authority out of control on these children that's an injustice, okay? These demanding personalities generate feelings from powerlessness in adults and childhood. Those who experience this type of pain can become rigid and limit themselves, okay? To seeing everything as it is, or just to see everything. These people, if you have an injustice, they have a problem with seeing no. Those who experience this type of pain can become rigid and limit themselves to seeing everything as either black or white. Okay? So it's like it's either this or that. I mean, it's hard when you receive an injustice, it is so hard for you to come back from that, because it just makes you, it puts you on pins and needles. It always makes you feel like, okay, I don't know whether to trust this person. I don't know whether to, I don't even know if my own thoughts are right at this point. That's when you've had an injustice. You start to not think on your level. You start to second guess yourself all the time. That's what I'm trying to say. Yes. These people usually try to become important figures and achieve great powers or success because they never really felt like anything, because they've received such an injustice. People have been being oh my goodness, this reminds me of a friend so much. But see, that's why you break it down, so you can understand who you're dealing with, okay? So this injustice is like when somebody comes and puts their it's like a demanding authority that comes, that like, no, you're going to do it this way just because it's this way, and it doesn't matter how it makes you feel. It kind of puts you in a situation where you want to be the same. Okay, well, it doesn't matter how anybody feels. You're just going to have to do it this way because it's supposed to be done this way. That's not right. That's not right. You're taking the will to have choice away. And that's not fair. You know what I'm saying? Although children are children, you still have to treat them like little human beings with feelings, So that's how you have to do that. So these people usually want to be so powerful and successful because that authority that other people used on them, it kind of made them look at them like, wow, I should be so, headstrong like that, because look how it made me feel. It made me feel inferior, smaller. It made me feel like I'm not worthy. But they still happy and they feeling good. This is a child looking at this now. Even as an adult, when you get an injustice as an adult, it's like, okay, you did it to me, I'm going to do it to you. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. But at the same time, we have to understand that that's our aggressive manner taking over. Okay? And when the aggression starts to take over, then we have a problem. Now, you don't have to be passive all the time. No, I'm not saying that. But don't be too aggressive, because you create injustice for yourself and for other people. Okay. They become fanatics for the... Hold on. Let me get my handwriting together, y'all. I'm telling you, I was writing fast. They become fanatics for order and perfection, okay? It's hard for them to make confident decisions, work on being suspicious, and mentally rigidity, okay? So, right now, what I'm seeing right now is that it is hard for people that have an injustice to make a decision. You don't know what decision to make, because it's like, okay, I made this decision in my head, but this person makes this decision for me, and then this person is doing me wrong, and then this is doing this. It's like, it confuses the person. And these type of people always want a lot of just perfection, and can't even make a decision toward the perfection that they want. That's how you know you've been in too many injustice situations. You've had too much injustice happen to you, and you have not corrected your injustice. Because when people throw it on us, we have to learn how to internalize everything. We have to. And once you go in and you start to figure out why was this an injustice to me? How can I change this for me? How can this be better for me? Okay? This allows you to be more flexible and trust others after these steps are done. So after you work on being suspicious and mentally rigidity, so after you work on, okay, everybody not out to get me. Everybody, I have to understand that everybody's not like this. Okay? And then you work on the mental. When your mind's telling you, yes, they are, yes, they are, yes, they are, yes, yeah. You like, okay, let me handle this. Okay, so that's when you have to handle the mental rigidity that's going on in your head. You have to handle that. Yeah. And the way you handle that is that people don't like to write anymore. Okay? Text it in your phone and on your notes. Excuse me. But what you do is you text it on your phone, on your notes, and you say, I received an injustice. What was that injustice? Okay, write that injustice down. How did that injustice affect you? Write that injustice. How did it affect you down? How could you have prevented this injustice? Write that down. How can I prevent this from never happening to me again? Write that down. What are my intentions? Write that down. What are my intentions for me not to accept? What do I need to do in order for me not to accept this injustice? Write that down. Writing is very important, because when you write it and you speak it into existence, it comes quicker anyways when you write it and you speak it. The tongue is very mighty. Okay? So, you have to write these things down. What can I do to better myself from this injustice? What can I do to help myself not receive an injustice again? What do I need to do? So you break that down, and once you handle these 2 steps, work on your suspicion and your mental rigidity in your mind, you're going to become better with dealing with injustice, because the simple fact is we're going to have to deal with injustice because people are not right. But it's not what you're dealing with, it's how do you deal with it. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions in the please comment. I am welcome to all. I have to get to work today, so you all please have a blessed day. Weekend energy coming up. I probably will start those videos this evening, and you guys have a blessed day. Remember, we are healing, so we won't have to do what? Hurt people. Bye, collective.